holding the Google Pixel 5 5G in my right hand. I'm going to zoom on in to this telephone pole. Nice transition there. And back out. Okay. Going to walk a little bit faster. And now we're going to do a steady jog to about that fence. And come down here, this little flower here. Very nice. I think I'm going to switch it up right now to wide angle mode. There we go. Man, I am so stoked. Huge shout out. Google. Yeah. The wide angle mode. Gots to have me some ultra wide. Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for watching that intro. I appreciate your time and just checking out the pics, the videos, the full videos to the bits and pieces of the intro here on my Project 13, so you can check those out. I got a lot of videos up right now, whether it's case reviews for this device, areas that I've been testing out while using and sharing the reviewing process with all of you, sharing my experience. And well, huge shout out to hashtag Team Pixel because they were able to bless me with the smartphone for that purpose. And sure, I get to keep it. I don't have to spend the 700 smacks, but I had that money put aside regardless. So if they had not sent this device to me, I would have purchased it. I wanted to quickly talk about the design of the Google Pixel 5. This smartphone, as far as the body, is made from recycled aluminum. The case that Google sent me, 70% recycled material. Got a lot of recycling going on here. Got that G for Google down there, the camera layout, the fingerprint reader, which is flawless and very dependable. Love the button layout on the side as far as the power button and the volume rocker. Cutouts down below for your speaker, USB Type-C charging port, and your mic, and you have another mic up top there. But it's just one sexy, bold, simplistic design. I am digging it. In my opinion, this is the best looking Pixel yet. Yeah, that sort of sage, that textured back. Yeah, that is nice. It is beautiful to behold. And it's just a solid device. No creaks, no squeaks whatsoever. Recycled aluminum. All right. We're going to show you recycled aluminum on a Google Pixel device that gives you wireless charging. And now that I got that out of the way, wanted to share a little bit about my experience on my Google Pixel 5. Just about a week and a half into having this device, heading towards 2 weeks. Update review, never a final review. But, you know, overall performance has been great. It's been a thumbs up. Got to show you the thumbs up there. No hiccups, no stutters, no freezing. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 765 coupled with the 8 gigs of RAM. A lot of power underneath the hood, so totally digging that. A lot of storage, 128 gigs of onboard storage. You would always like to have that option of expandable storage, but it's not here. 128 again, plenty. As far as connectivity, where I live locally, T-Mobile is my carrier. Phone calls going out, coming in, texting going out, coming in. Everything working the way it should. Phone call quality when I'm on the phone talking to whoever it is I'm talking to has been great. Listening to them has been great as well with the in-display speaker and earpiece because you don't have a visible area there where what you would typically see on a smartphone. So both of those, the speaker and the earpiece under that display working the way they should. So when I'm talking to someone and I'm hearing them or they're hearing me, all of that's been great. I've asked the other party, hey, how do I sound? You sound great. So cool. Yeah. Speaker quality from that area when listening to music or any of the audio that's being fed into your ears when listening, when watching movies or videos, solid. That area doesn't get as loud as the bottom firing speaker. It gets a lot louder down there and you get more of that treble than you do bass. It's a rich, smooth, a little more bass up top, but not as loud. But when you are immersed into whatever it is that you're listening to or watching, you literally forget that at one end it's a little louder than the other end. Okay? Because that bottom firing speaker, a little more treble, and it is a little bit louder. A little more bass, rich, smooth sound up top. I dig it. I love it. Trust me when I say, through my experience, when I'm immersed into whatever it is I'm doing, it even goes with that hole punch area. You just forget it's there. You just do. That audio quality, it just comes together somehow, and you get to enjoy the Google Pixel 5 while you're experiencing whatever it is as far as media intake. And again, this is through my experience and battery life. I'll throw some screenshots. There's some crazy screen on time going on there. And you know, you got a 80 milliamp battery, which is enough battery. And the battery life that I'm getting on this smartphone is just simply amazing. Now, a couple of those screenshots are just like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? How did you even achieve that? I don't know, man. I don't monitor everything that I do. I just do. I go through my day using the Google Pixel 5 like I do any other smartphone. Through the reviewing process, I do push a little harder, but I don't monitor everything that I'm necessarily doing. I know that I'm taking a lot of pictures, a lot of video, I'm making a lot of phone calls, texting, I'm editing video, creating content, editing, processing, all of that. And then at the end of the day, I take the screenshot, and sometimes in the middle of the day, I check where I'm at. And I was surprised a couple different times when I saw what I was getting on my Google Pixel 5 halfway through the day. And I'm sure you already looked at those screenshots. I'm like, wow, are you kidding me? So yeah, I know some of you were sending some feedback in the battery life video, like, oh, there's no way. Hey man, there's no trickery to it, man. It is what it is. I'm not going to get too techie about that. I just use whatever it is that I'm using during the reviewing process. I snap the screenshot and I share it with you, man. I have the 90 hertz refresh rate turned on, brightness turned all the way up. I do have the 30-minute timeout set. So after 30 minutes of not in use, yeah, the screen's on. It's not being used, but the screen is still on. And then it times out after 30 minutes. Always on display is on. So, I pretty much have everything going. That way I'm getting that raw, real experience with whatever it is I'm reviewing. The Google Pixel 5 goes through the same process, man. It just does. Just to go back to the cameras, you can't go wrong with a Pixel smartphone when it comes to the cameras. You can't. I wish there was that 4K, at least 30 frames per second on the front. Would have been nice even with the 60. All we get is 1080p 30, but you're watching this video right now and it's great quality as far as visuals and the audio quality. I'm sure it's great. On the back, you do have 4K 30 and 60, and that's awesome to have. But yeah, it could have had a headphone jack. It could have been a bigger smartphone. There's always going to be feedback on what could be there and why it's not there, and the price point's going to come into that conversation. But that's with any smartphone. It's your money. You're going to choose what you're going to choose. There's a lot of options. It is what it is. If it's a pass, then it's a pass. Google has options. Lots of Pixel devices to choose from. Have gotten cheaper. Or you can go with a phone from a different company, man. Okay? So that's just not something I like to talk too much about. My opinion, through my experience, I'm digging it. And yes, I would have spent the 700 smacks. So if there's anything I did not talk about and what I would usually talk about in my update reviews, please let me know down below. I'm paying attention to the road and trying to share all of this with you. So that's it, man. That's where I'm going to leave it. I'm sure I missed one or two areas. But overall, the package, the Google Pixel 5 5G, getting it done, no hiccups, no nothing as far as, for me, anything really that would be a negative. I mean, I guess the one wish that I had is that we would have a bigger Google Pixel 5 XL. Would have been amazing, but we don't have that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. Any questions, leave it down below in the comment section, and I will get back to you in a timely fashion. God bless. Stay safe and healthy. I am out.